Well, as you can tell, we're here at the Parts View workbench, and it's time for the Taco Marine new products. Dave, we always troll the edge with Taco Marine.
Yes,
but
we do.
what kind of products are we going to start the season off with, dude?
We got some really nice, this little turbo shrimp, you know, you've been using it for a little while, and, you know, you put this thing in the water and you're like, holy cow, it looks so much like a real shrimp when you're moving it through the water. It's got a really great action. Those little feet that it's got on have a little flat spot.
Look at this, just the simplest. Oh, I got to put my hand behind it because you can't see.
Yeah, it's got that little flat spot, and so when you move that through the water, all those little legs just start kicking, and just like a real shrimp, you know, irresistible action and flavor. You know, it's got that legendary, you know, Gulp infused scent in there that just really spreads it out. So, lifelike segmented body and tail. And that unique leg design that we're talking about. You can put that on a jig head. You can put it under a popping cork. Do everything you can do with a real live shrimp. So, you know, it comes in 4 in the package in the big 4-inch ones, and in a 3-inch version, it comes in a packet of 6. Comes a lot of different colors and just I think
11 different colors.
11 different colors. There's going to be a lot of guys who are not going to have to buy shrimp anymore.
What's so cool is that you can sight fish with it and rig it weedless.
Yep.
Okay, and those little legs, when you're pulling it straight, not hopping it, they're jubilating, they're doing all kinds of things. It's kind of like a masseuse massaging the water.
Right.
I'm telling you. And then what's so cool about the tail itself is the way that it lays and floats as you let it sink.
Yeah,
it's not the traditional, whoosh, yeah. So, I mean, guys, if you don't have this, you just need to simply try it. You can go to our site and order them straight from off our site.
Yep, or
affiliate program.
berkeleyfishing.com.
That's right.
Yep. Next, we've got some cool new reels from Abu Garcia. This is the Revo SX spinning reel, completely redesigned from the ground up. This reel, it's a brand new reel, weighs only 8 ounces, still has 11 pounds max drag, which is pretty heavy for a spinning reel. 170 yards of 0.2 diameter braid, which is, you know, 15-pound braid. It holds 170 yards of it. It's got a rocket spool lip on there and a whole rocket spool design that allows you to make really long casts. Pulls in 39 inches per turn.
Come on.
Yeah, so, you know, really 6.2 to 1. Really, you'll get your stuff moving in there. It's got a xenon-inspired asymmetrical body design. Just really nice spinning reel for the guys who are wanting to fish in saltwater or freshwater, believe it or not.
And speaking of salt,
AbuGarcia.com. Next, we have the Revo Inshore low profile reel, and this is a brand new reel made for inshore bait casting. Just a really nice reel, 7.3 to 1 gear ratio. Again, can really crank your stuff in if you want to get it in there quick. X2 Craft frame, ergonomic and asymmetrical, and an added corrosion protection. It's got that really nice, big, wide, long handle on it, so you can really crank. Max drag 25 pounds.
Whoa.
So, you know, you don't have to worry about hooking a bull red or any of those bigger fish. You can crank that star drag down and hold them. 235 yards of 20-pound braid. It's got the DuraGear D2 gears inside, just so you can winch in those bigger fish as well. Just a really small but strong inshore low-profile baitcaster.
When we filmed our Sportsman's Adventure episode with Mike Iaconelli and Ron Houston, fishing in the Everglades for big giant snook.
Yeah.
This is what Ike was using. Really impressed on the drag and how smooth it really was.
It's a crusher.
It is a crusher.
It's a good thing.
What I love is that, you know, Abu is stepping out and they're building some products for saltwater. So guys in Texas, you want a great value, go check out the new Abu reels.
I've always been a huge fan of Abu myself.
All right.
So next we have the Ugly Stik. This is the 11. I had to tear that box apart to get that thing out of there. It's 11-inch marine shears. They got a 5-inch blade, an what they call an ugly tough grip. With this grip here is all, you know, rubberized. It really gives you a good stability when you're cutting bait fish or crabs for bait. When everything's all wet and slimy. you're still got a good handle on it. You know, it's got a nice scaler on the back of here, and a little fin cutter if you want to just cut the fins off a bait. You know, that little area right there, you can just snip fins off.
Perfect for rigging your swimming ballyhoos.
Exactly. I don't usually have to cut mine because I do it right the first time. Anyway, plastic sheath that allows quick drying, and don't cut my hair, man. Jesus. Plastic sheath that allows quick rinse and dry, and will keep it safe. It also has a 7-year warranty.
7 years?
Yeah, so go to Ugly Stik and get you one of those.
That's almost as long as Bree's been working for us.
Almost.
Wow. Almost.
These are
wow.
nice.
Way to age me. If I was holding scissors, I would have done much worse than you did today.